It's about hope. It's about every person sitting in a chemo chair right now wondering if they can keep going. Especially my friend Dylan. My friend Dylan I met here with Make-A-Wish. He's got a battle ahead of him, and he's going to do this. And you can do it. I will keep fighting for you. I share this with everyone who's ever faced this disease, the survivors, with those still fighting, and with the ones that we've lost, especially my dad. This is for you. Keep showing up, keep believing, and please never, ever give up. Thank you so much.
Incredible stuff. If you saw that last night, it was fantastic. If you haven't seen it, you owe it to yourself to go view the video, not just hear the audio of that. We'll talk to Michael Bartley, find out what he's got going on his show in just a second here. PJ Fitzpatrick, Home Improvement Traffic Center, KDKA AAA Traffic. It's all powered by Bowser and Genesis of Monroeville. Margot, people are counting on you.
All right, Colin, I'm getting a report for an accident on 79 southbound in Marshall Township, which is backing up the route through the 279 split. Also getting a report for an accident on Millers Run Road and Washington Pike in South Fayette. On the major roadways, the Parkway East outbound and the Parkway West outbound are both congested from Technology Drive, and the Parkway West inbound is slow from the 79 interchange heading into the Fort Pitt Tunnel. 28 inbound is congested from the 40th Street Bridge. With AAA Traffic, I'm Margot Rensel on 100.1 FM and AM 1020, KDKA.
Listen to Colin Dunlap on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Lunch was great. Lawrenceville is such a fun spot.
Can we stop at a bathroom?
Are you all right?
I keep having stomach issues after eating, like diarrhea, gas and bloating, abdominal pain, and sometimes oily stools.
Sound familiar? Those stomach issues may actually be a pancreas issue called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. Creon pancrelipase may help manage EPI. Creon is a prescription medicine used to treat people who can't digest food normally because their pancreas doesn't make enough enzymes.
Creon may increase your chance of fibrosing colonopathy, a rare bowel disorder. Tell your doctor if you have a history of intestinal blockage or scarring or thickening of your bowel wall, if you are allergic to pork, or if you have gout, kidney problems, or worsening of painful swollen joints. Call your doctor if you have any unusual or severe gastrointestinal symptoms or allergic reactions. Take Creon as directed by your doctor and always with food. Do not chew capsules as this may cause mouth irritation. Other side effects may include blood sugar changes, gas, dizziness, sore throat, and cough. These are not all the side effects of Creon. Call 800-633-9110 or visit creoninfo.com to learn more. That's CREONinfo.com.
I'm asking my doctor about EPI and if Creon could help.
So hard to do anything nowadays, especially find a home improvement company that is credible, reliable, and takes pride in their work. One of the best decisions I've made is finding Precision Pointing to restore my all-brick home. This ad, it doesn't do their craftsmanship and professionalism justice, so all I can do is tell you to call Precision Pointing if you have a masonry restoration project and see for yourself. They're scaled to handle all projects from residential to commercial, and no down payment. A huge plus. Visit brickpointingpittsburgh.net and thank me later.
Americans spend $66 billion on weight loss products and services each year. And you know what? Right here in our hometown, Pittsburgh's very own board-certified and licensed hypnotherapist Dan Bitchoff has helped thousands of people do just that. Lose weight, keep it off. In fact, he's been helping people take back control of their lives for more than 20 years here in Pittsburgh. At the PA Hypnosis Center, you have an opportunity to do the same. Are you battling anxiety? So many people are. He can help you with that. If you want to quit smoking, Dan Bitchoff is the call you should make at the PA Hypnosis Center today. Schedule your free consultation at 724-934-8446, 724-934-8446. Dan can help you reach your goal with a 98% success guarantee. 724-934-8446. Call now.
Hi, it's me, Flo, here to tell you that with the Progressive Home and Auto Bundle, you get 24/7 protection, so you're covered no matter where the day takes you.
Even bad hair day?
Yep.
And tree branch fell on my car day?
Especially that day. Progressive has you covered 24/7 for your home and auto.
How about thought it was chicken, but it was tuna day? Or overnight construction outside my bedroom day?
Those days too.
Great, because that was each day this week.
Been there. Well, at least your home and auto are covered every day with Progressive.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states.
I want to learn how to cook, but I keep ordering takeout.
Accomplishing goals is hard, but when your goal is to learn a new language, Babbel makes it easy. In just 15 minutes a day, Babbel will help you start having conversations in as little as 3 weeks. Words and phrases you'll actually use. So when someone asks, "How's your French going?" you can say,
Babbel facilite grandement l'apprentissage d'une nouvelle langue.
Now save up to 50% on your Babbel subscription at Babbel.com. That's Babbel.com.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, let's talk ED because millions of men experience it, but not everyone can access or afford treatments like Viagra. Well, Hims can help. Through Hims.com, you can get a full range of treatment options for ED, including daily or as-needed meds through a 100% online process. It all starts with an online intake form. Get started at hims.com/joy, and from there, a medical provider licensed in your state will determine if ED treatment is right for you. If prescribed, your medication is shipped to you for free. Find the ED treatment that fits your needs with options up to 95% less than the brand names. Millions of men experience ED, but Hims can help. To start your free online visit and save up to 95%, go to hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy for your free online visit. HIMS.com/JOY.
Hey everybody, it's Lynn Hayes Freeland. 90th anniversaries are super special. That's why AARP Pennsylvania is celebrating 90 years for Social Security. And they're doing it with ice cream. Now there are 3 events in the greater Pittsburgh area where you can join in the fun. But registration is required to get your favorite scoop of your favorite ice cream. And you'll learn more about AARP and the fight to strengthen and protect Social Security. You can register at aarp.org/local.
Goldberg, Persky, White, News Desk. A look ahead what's happening at 6. Paul Alexander. Hey, Paul.
Hey, Colin. With $92 billion invested in energy in Pennsylvania, why not streamline the permit process? Details coming up, top of the hour, right here on the Voice of Pittsburgh News Radio, KDKA.
It's Colin Dunlap on the Voice of Pittsburgh, 100.1 FM and AM 1020, KDKA.
All right, a few more minutes, then I'm out of here in 3.5 minutes.
And I'm here for you next week.
You are, all
Big
next
dog.
week.
You're on vacation.
I am. All right, it's a hot button topic, PBS.
Yeah, and everyone's asking me because I spent so many years at PBS affiliate
right,
WQED. Well, let me go. You ready?
Yes.
You might be a little surprised, and people are going to be mad at me for my views.
No, they're not.
But I think not that I care. I think I was with Pat Toomey way back when he said let them sell ads. I was okay with that. I was. Now, I know that the NPR crowd, they would kind of be mad about that, and I know that I do understand that NPR and PBS, they reach a lot of rural areas that have issues, but I don't know if that's an
Nobody
issue
has
anymore.
Issues anymore.
I don't think that's an issue anymore.
Nobody
That's
has
not
issues
true.
anymore.
I think they can get satellite radio, they can get satellite television, cable television, all of that. But I'm not all that opposed to cutting of the funding. And the local affiliate here, QED, my former employer, where I spent 17 years, they say it's only 15% of their budget. So, and back in the day, Elsie Hillman was our board chair, and we had great leadership. I don't know what they have now. Well, I don't find much programming on there anymore.
Well, I'll tell you how I feel about it is I think their programming is
irrelevant. Irrelevant.
No,
the kids program. I'm with you.
No, some of it's educational. It's entertaining. It's enlightening. Some of it, but I don't need to pay for it. Like public funding doesn't need to pay for it.
And that's another thing.
Much like public art exhibits and things. It's a thing in the past.
I'm not disagreeing. And I'm going to tell you something. Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood and Sesame Street and all of that. I think that demographic marketing companies would kill to get a 30-second spot on that show.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
No, there's nothing wrong with it. I don't know.
I don't believe that PBS is an arm of the Democratic Party. I don't believe any of that. You might, but I don't.
NPR definitely is.
You might be, but I absolutely don't. I never saw any of that. Never. We handled that. We handled it. Old school journalists. We and I'll give you the names of people I worked with, and you know a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
We were old school, and we checked the facts, and we were as fair as you can be. You can be.
Well, it's one of those. Sometimes things are just antiquated, and we're there.
And I, one time Marty said to me, Marty Griffin, he's like, "Do you really think if anybody cares?" And I said, "I do, but I think that's a fair question. I think without bigger budgets, they have tough time competing. I watch Frontline, and I love it. But this could be the best thing that's ever happened to them."
Did Marty actually say, "My man"?
Well, then we had a big fight like we always do. But we're only kidding. Yeah. Oh, you're terrible.
Anyway,
oh, man.
I'm out of here.
All right. Enjoy.
Have a good one. All right. PJ Fitzpatrick, Home Improvement Traffic Center, KDKA-AA Traffic, powered by Bowser and Genesis up in Monroeville. Margot.
All right, Colin. Still getting reports for an accident on 79 southbound in Marshall Township. On the other major roadways, the Parkway East outbound is congested from the bend at Bates going into the Squirrel Hill Tunnel, and the Parkway East inbound is slow from Churchill going into the Squirrel Hill Tunnel. 28 inbound is congested from the 40th Street Bridge, and major congestion on the Parkway West inbound starting from the 79 interchange going into the Fort Pitt Tunnel. With AAA Traffic, I'm Margot Rensel on 100.1 FM and AM 1020, KDKA.
It's the little things. The information you need. People you know. The little things that make a big difference. The voice of Pittsburgh. 100.1 FM and AM 1020, KDKA.
It's Marty Griffin. I have seen so much angst and anger these days that, what's overwhelmed me with joy and optimism? This Get Marty. The folks in this community that have stepped up. You can't help your neighbor if you hate your neighbor. Get Marty epitomizes that opportunity to help people, feed people, clothe people, educate people. If you need me, get Marty at kdkradio.com.
Get Marty is presented by Phil DeLuceni and Associates, Levin Furniture, UPMC Health System, CNS Construction, John Keefe Restaurant Group of Oakmont, and by Robert Pierce and Associates.
Grab the girls and raise a glass or a whole mimosa flight. Burned by Rocky Patel is turning brunch all the way up with mimosas after morning, happening Saturday, July 20th from noon to 3 p.m. on the North Shore. Think bubbly mimosas, a featured cigar, custom brunch bites, a live DJ, photo booth fun, and 20% off RP cigars and Java sticks. Tickets are $35 in-house or $45 on Eventbrite, and they're going fast. Lock it in at PGH Reservation at burnedbyrockypatel.com. This isn't your average brunch. It's Burn.
Hey folks, Marty here. When you need work done in your home, the biggest investment in your life, who can you trust to deliver both quality and value? Come on. Call the cousins, Sam, Steve, and Calvin, the three cousins of CNS Cousins Construction. Experts, top of your house to decking and siding. Their expert technicians will treat you like family. If you're looking for a total replacement or even a small repair, call the cousins at CNS Cousins Construction. 989 Cousins, a local company you can trust. 989 Cousins, the best.
U.S. Steel's new partnership with Nippon Steel
is generating an extra spark in our mills
and fresh energy in our minds. As employees of U.S. Steel,
we'd like to thank the communities where we live and work for your support.
The partnership means better opportunities for our employees, more prosperity for our communities,
and more steel made right here in America. Thank you for believing in the future of U.S. Steel.
A stronger America
is made here.
Always.
The Village at St. Barnabas, the perfect place for mom.
Man, I love this. It's Marty. Good paying jobs, not just any jobs, jobs that can support your family, great benefits, opportunities for advancement. This is the Pennsylvania Laborers District Council, representing construction workers and public sector employees, over 500,000 strong. I love them. Phil Amaris leads this great union. He's one of my boys. He's one of my favorite people on earth. I'm serious. Pennsylvania Laborers District Council. Check them out. LaborPA.org. They're powerful. I'm telling you, I love them.
Hey, Colin Dunlap here for Boulevard Glass and Metal. It's July, hot and humid. You want to cool down in the shower? Only that silly plastic shower curtain keeps wrapping around your leg. Well, call Boulevard Glass and Metal for a custom glass shower enclosure right now. These are the same guys that install those large glass storefronts all around Pittsburgh. Check out their easy, hassle-free quote request online,
BoulevardGlassandMetal.com or call 412-621-1799. Boulevard Glass and Metal, clearly the right choice.
At California Psychics, we know that sometimes you can wake up thinking,
I don't know if I'm in the right career, or the right relationship.
But whatever your life dilemma, at California Psychics, we'll give you the guidance you need to feel certain about your life choices. And because we only connect you with the very best, we guarantee if your reading isn't life-changing, it's free. California Psychics. Call 1-800-PREDICT today and get 20 minutes for just $20.
Career changers, including veterans and active duty service members. Your transition starts here. Go from GI to IT in a matter of months. Become a certified cyber warrior with training at My Computer Career. Cybersecurity specialists are in high demand, offering IT pros great opportunities and a rewarding lifestyle while protecting our people, liberty, and treasured institutions from cyber threats. Deploy your career in IT today at mycomputercareer.edu/CWP, an elite CompTIA certification partner.
VA education benefits are available to those who qualify. SchultzFord.com. 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 SchultzFord.com.
KDKA and KDKA-FM HD2 Pittsburgh. W261AX Pittsburgh.
Always live on the free Odyssey app. From the Aetna Studios.
Proud to be the voice of Pittsburgh. 100.1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA.
Partly sunny and 85 degrees at Pittsburgh International at 6 o'clock. I'm Paul Alexander. With more than $90 billion in AI and energy investments announced this week in Pittsburgh, some state lawmakers are working to streamline the permitting process as well. News Radio KDK's David Bolorado has more.
Republican State Senator Camera Bartolotta has introduced a companion bill to House legislation that aims to bring about timely permitting for data centers. She says it has nothing to do with damaging the environment, but rather making permitting easier on pre-approved sites chosen by the DEP and the Department of Community and Economic Development.
So this says that the DCED could pick at least 15 sites around Pennsylvania that would be good locations for data centers.
At least 5 of those sites would be decommissioned or soon to be decommissioned power plants. Bartolotta says with $90 billion on the table, this should not be a partisan issue. David Bolorado, News Radio, KDKA.
The person killed in that overnight accident on Beechwood Boulevard has been identified. The Allegheny County Coroner's Office says 18-year-old Jacob Serlin of Squirrel Hill was killed in the crash. Investigators say Serlin was pinned inside the vehicle that rolled over around 1 a.m. 3 others inside the vehicle were able to get out of the wreckage. A Pittsburgh man is dead after drowning in Lake Erie. The coroner's office there identifies the victim as 49-year-old Richard Bofo. His body was recovered from the water yesterday. He was one of 2 boaters who disappeared near the Walnut Creek access area of the lake back on July 2nd. The other boater has yet to be found. Southside business owners launched a survey to help tackle the crime and neighborhood image. News Radio KDK's Tamira Rush has the details.
John DeMauro, Southside resident and owner of the Urban Tap, is part of a group of 20 Southside property owners who meet regularly to discuss the neighborhood.
You know, we really want to see if other business owners are interested in trying to find a solution, independently. We don't want to wait. It's great when someone is willing to help or, the city's willing to help. But, we want to find individuals that are like-minded and work on a solution to some of the issues down here.
The online survey asked residents to rank everything from trash cleanup and street sweeping to public safety and the owner's top priorities over the next 5 years. Tamira Rush, News Radio KDKA.
An open house hosted last night by the Homer City Redevelopment Group presented plans for a $10 billion natural gas power plant in Indiana County. Things were bleak when the Homer City generating plant shut down in 2023. The former coal-fired plant will now provide the electricity for artificial intelligence and high-performance computing. State Representative Jim Struzzi told KDK's Ron Pratt that Pennsylvania has the workforce and the natural resources to make this happen.
We have been saying that for some time. Ever since I took office, I've been fighting to unleash our energy industry here in Pennsylvania, and now we are seeing that happen, and we need to keep that momentum moving forward.
Converting the plant will provide 10,000 construction jobs, and once complete, there will be 1,000 permanent jobs. On Wall Street, the Dow closed up 229 points. The S&P 500 up 155, and the S&P 500 33. KDK Sports brought to you by NASCO Roofing, Pittsburgh's trusted and passionate roofer. Call NASCO Roofing at 412-373-2000. ESPN reporting the Steelers linebacker T.J. Watt has become the highest-paid non-quarterback in the NFL, signing a 3-year, $123 million extension. $108 million is guaranteed. The average per year at $41 million is the highest average of any player that's not a quarterback, and it's $1 million per year more than Cleveland's Myles Garrett. Pirates resume play Friday. They will host the White Sox. First pitch at 6:40 at PNC Park. KDK Radio News Time is 6:04. Learn how the Inflation Reduction Act impacts your Medicare plan. Get help on selecting the best options for you. Call One Health Benefits 724-799-8873. Right now, partly sunny and 85 degrees in Pittsburgh. KDK AAA traffic and AccuWeather together next.
Because we have lawyers in all 50 states, I see lots of lawyers' ads. Most seem to be bragging on results, but are they true or misleading? For example, in some cases, a firm may try a case even though the at-fault party has no lawyer, then brag in the ad about their results. My son Matt got one for nearly $50 million, but we never collected one dime. Some lawyers may say they got a result even though they were sitting second chair at a firm like mine, and even though they had little to do with it. Happens all the time. All that glitters is not gold. At Morgan & Morgan, our results are real. Visit forthepeople.com and go to Settlements and Verdicts to see for yourself what your case may be worth before you hire a law firm. Do your homework. Fact check. It's easy and too important not to. Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com.
Injured? Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
KDKA traffic on the 5s.
And it is 6:05 on a Thursday evening from the P.J. Fitzpatrick Home Improvement Traffic Center. It is KDKA AAA traffic powered by Bowser Genesis of Monroeville. Let's get in there and get a live report from Margot.
Thank you, Michael. Getting a report for an accident on Oakdale Road and North Branch Road in North Fayette. Also, still an accident on 79 southbound in Marshall Township. 79 southbound is starting to back up from that accident in Marshall Township all the way to the 279 split. On the other major roadways, the Parkway East inbound is congested from Wilkinsburg heading into the Squirrel Hill Tunnel, and the Parkway West inbound is backed up to the 79 interchange going into the Fort Pitt Tunnel. With AAA traffic, I'm Margot Renzel on 100.1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA.
The KDKA AccuWeather forecast is brought to you by JP Roofing and Siding, Pittsburgh's #1 Platinum Preferred Roofing Replacement Contractor. Call 412-829-7711.
Mostly cloudy for tonight. We'll get down to 68 for an overnight low. Clouds give way to some sunshine tomorrow with lower humidity, a high near 80. Could be a thunderstorm in spots tomorrow night, a low of 69, and a couple of thunderstorms into Saturday. For AccuWeather, I'm Brian Thompson at 100.1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA.
Here's a harsh fact. 40% of women and almost 20% of men suffer from varicose or spider veins. And if you think this is just a cosmetic problem, think again. Varicose or spider veins, if left untreated, can lead to swollen or discolored legs, cramping, the inability to stand or walk, neuropathy, even worse, blood clots, which can travel to other parts of your body. But here's the good news. Advanced Medical Vein Treatment Centers offers plans that treat and cure the condition, not just cover up. Grab your phone, take down this number, and call 800-587-1248. That's 800-587-1248. When you call, you'll get free information on how you can live your life to the fullest again. Walk, exercise, sleep well. Your vein problems will not go away on their own, and in time can lead to major health issues. Call Advanced Medical Vein today for free information on fast and easy solutions that are covered by most insurance plans, Medicare included. Call 800-587-1248. That's 800-587-1248 today.
Listen to KDKA Radio on the Odyssey, iHeartRadio, or TuneIn apps.
He's downright entertaining, and he's on the voice of Pittsburgh. Michael Bartley, 100.1 FM and AM 1020, KDKA.
Well, hello. Thursday evening. I'm here till 10 o'clock. Michael Bartley with you on the voice of Pittsburgh News Radio, KDK. I love it. Oh, we're going to have lots of fun tonight. Oh, what a week. What a day. What unbelievable topics. Changing by the minute. We have a lot to talk about tonight. We'll get to these and other topics. Oh, my. Inflation is worsening. Economists blame Trump and his trade war. We'll talk about that. And the numbers bear it out. Because I worked so many years at the PBS affiliate WQED TV in Oakland, my office was right above Fred Rogers. He was a wonderful man. Anyway, people have inquired what's my view about Republicans cutting $1 billion from the Corporation for Public Broadcasting and PBS and NPR. You might be surprised at my position on that. We'll get into it. Oh. And don't you worry your pretty little head about it. Oh. Don't you worry. We're talking Epstein files. Don't you worry. Where are they? Trump promised. What's he afraid of? You know, I didn't think much of this controversy that is needling him. They're calling it the Epstein scandal. I didn't think much about it until last night. Honestly. Because he's the one that starts all these, this conspiracy theory crap. And then he gets his people all riled up about this crap. And then he won't release it. And so now it's real. Now, and so I just thought, oh, this is kind of dumb, but nope. Last night's development was not. Last night, the President of the United States blamed Joe Biden for it. Then I knew it was real. Yes, indeed. Then I knew it was real. We'll get into all that, too. But right now, I have to get into something that I've never heard of anything like this before, ever. So I don't know about you, but, my age, I love classic rock. Rock and roll. I just love it. And this perked me up because one of my favorites is the Steve Miller Band. And he's 81 years old. So when he was really hitting his popularity, I was, a young man. I love that song, Abracadabra. Anyway, he has a huge tour coming up. It goes from August to November. Many cities involved. Today he announced he's canceling. Not because he's sick, not because there wasn't a huge response, not because enough tickets were sold, not because it was too long of a tour. No. And this is is this how we're going to live now? I hope not. I don't think so. He canceled the tour because he said severe weather, including extreme heat and unpredictable flooding, poses a danger to his band, his fans, and the crew. God, that seems crazy to me. It was going to kick off in August, run through November. 36 cities, 36 stops all across the United States. As Steve Miller was quoted directly. He said the combination of extreme heat, unpredictable flooding, tornadoes, hurricanes, and massive forest fires make these risks for you, our audience, the band, and the crew unacceptable, he said. He said you can blame it on the weather. The tour is canceled. Scientists, of course, say climate change is fueling extreme weather, causing storms like those in Texas, here, all over the country, the Carolinas, causing storms to unleash more rain, sending temperatures soaring to dangerous heights, making it harder to plan outdoor summer events. Okay, we get all that. We get all that. One of the meteorologists at AccuWeather said everyone wants to see their favorite artists, and that's still possible. You just have to mitigate the weather risks. So, am I the only one who thinks this is crazy? This is not. Look, I know for Trump and his folks that, climate change is a hoax. I get that. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the rest of us who believe, and I believe in climate change. There's major climate change, but my problem always is I don't know how to fix it. We don't know how to fix it because unless everyone cooperates around the world, we can't fix it together as a globe, which China's not cooperating, India's not cooperating, Russia's not cooperating, blah, 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 blah. Is this how we're going to live now? Canceling things that are a month away? That does not seem legitimate to me. It's bothering me a little bit. 866-391-1020. I don't know. I'm surprised about all this. All right, it's 6:15. We better check traffic on a Thursday. From the P.J. Fitzpatrick Home Improvement Traffic Center, KDKA AAA traffic powered by Bowser Genesis of Monroeville. Let's go back and get a live report with Margot.
All right. Looking at the major roadways, the Parkway East inbound is congested from Churchill going into the Squirrel Hill Tunnel. The Parkway West inbound is slow from Carnegie going